Ashe! Thank you for joining me today. This is OmScorpius or Gabrielle here with another pick a card for us today. So we're getting messages today from our Daemons. I have 3 piles selected for you. Pile number 1 will be our beautiful goddess Daemon Lilith, represented as the Lover's card. I'm so sorry about that glare, but the Lover's card, Mother Lilith, is pile number 1. Our second pile is the Ace of Wands, represented as our element of fire and desires. For those seeking to plant new passionate seeds for growth, this would be a great pile for you, pile number 2. Our last but not least is Daemon Bune, who is represented as the Judgment, balance, reward, clarity, new outcomes. Is it a win-lose or a win-win scenario? I don't know. This is pile number 3. So we're going to go ahead and get it started off with Daemon Lilith. And we're going to see what messages our Mother Lilith has to say with us. So here we are with Daemon Lilith, represented as the Lover's card. This also has some aspect of balancing as well. So let's see what Mother Lilith has for us as a message for today. So starting out with the Thoth Tarot deck, 3 cards fell out for you. So let's go ahead and flip these and see what we have. The Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Cups, love, and the Knight of Swords. So immediately what I was drawn to was love. This has to do with a relationship that you may be in, relationships that you have, relationships with others and with yourself. If you speak of others, you should also be speaking of yourself, and I kind of get this feeling from Mother Lilith. So I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune coming up, it's bringing up a love that you have that is a repeating pattern. With the Wheel of Fortune, it can be another lesson or a grand opportunity, and all of this is based off of your choices and what you've learned from the past. So Mother Lilith, in regards to love and the pursuit of love, because with the Knight of Wands, this is dealing with communication, making that pursuit for love like a knight would in war. Where is the pattern at? If it's with yourself and your relationship with yourself, thus affecting your relationships with others and choosing lovers, or is it with a particular person or people that you choose, you keep choosing, and it's become a pattern? Mother Lilith is going to bring attention to that today, and definitely I feel to make movement in communicating with this person, or maybe even to better that communication with said persons or the person within yourself. Love also came up as the 2 of Cups. Now this is a balancing of energy, as the Lovers would be a balancing of energies. How is this relationship out of balance? How is it in balance? And what can you do to make it one or the other? Beautiful message. Now we're going to move on to our next card, which is coming from the beautiful Black Flame Tarot, represented as, I'm pretty sure it's Beelzebub, and we have the 6 of Pentagrams. Okay, so this is kind of like moving out of a conflict, the 5 into the 6. So you are bringing in new things. So I think this is actually pursuing something that is good for you. So the Wheel of Fortune with this one, I would feel like this is an opportunity that is coming up for you, and that you should definitely pursue this in a way that brings more balance and harmony and love into your life. If it's not doing that, It's just another lesson, a karmic lesson for you to gain more experience so that you can choose better the next time around. So that's very beautiful. And because it's coming up in pentagrams, I get the sense this is a relationship that has already been formed, and there is either a thought or feeling within yourself that wants to pursue more. And this would be a message from Lilith. If it brings harmony, if it's a new opportunity, pursue it. Last but not least, I'm sending you Dragon Love with our Dragon Oracles, and let's see which dragon was pulled for you today. We have the Green Gold Dragon from Sirius. It's bringing in universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. So if you've been getting, let's say, messages from this person, or if it has regards to your relationship with yourself, whether it be in dreams, whether it be in your waking moments, where you're either thinking about a certain aspect of yourself or you're thinking about this person, this dragon, the Green Gold Dragon from Sirius, will help you absorb that better. And it's also bringing in messages to help show you the weight of these choices and how they are going to affect your life and transform your life and bring in harmony and balance into your life. So I send this Green Gold Dragon with you with love for today and all of the rest of your days, and bringing more universal knowledge to yourself so that you can choose better for yourself. So thank you, pal number 1. We're going to go ahead and say goodbye to Mistress Lilith here, looking gorgeous. All right, now we're going to move on to pal number 2. All right, pal number 2, those who chose the Ace of Wands, planting that fiery seed, where you're going to see what your messages from the Daemons are for you today. Starting off with the Thoth Tarot deck, you actually got 4 cards. So this is going to be a message I feel like is very strong standing with you and something that you definitely need to hear. So right off the bat, our major arcana is the Chariot. We have the Queen of Wands dealing with passion, fire. The Two of Wands dealing with connection, balance of those passions, represented as domination. And then we have the Five of Pentacles dealing with some type of conflict on the physical level that is worrying you. So with this, I feel like right off the bat with the Queen of Wands that there's a lot of fire behind you. On an individual level, alone by yourself, there is fire that needs to be expressed, needs to come out, and it will come out. I don't think this is a fire that can be stopped because it is paired up with the Chariot. If there's a partnership that you have, or you are in need of making partnerships, or even just within the pursuit of that fiery energy, this is a strong yes, go for it. Do not be overwhelmed by the physical limitations that you may have. If that is the case, do whatever you can do to manifest that fire, that seed, because it is not going to be stopped. It is being paired up with the Chariot and paired up with the Two of Wands, which means you will dominate at this desire, this passion, this fire, this seed. But you need not to worry. I would definitely let go of that worry if there are any physical limitations that you may see as limitations, but they may not be as limited as you may give them too much credit for being. Because the fire within you is far greater than this Five of Disc. So, channel that fire, make a connection. It's going to be fast-moving energy. So, our second rollout is from the Black Flame Tarot. 2 cards came out, and let's see what they have to say for us today. We have Death and another Two of Wands. So, something has ended, and this could be hinting to where that conflict is coming from. Feeling that worry on the physical level that you may not have enough, resources around you, or you may be fighting amongst people around you, or even fighting your circumstances because you feel like it's not going to yield a opening for this passion. The Two of Wands is letting you know you need to unify within yourself. You need to make some type of connection and understand that this won't be stopped. With death always comes rebirth. So whatever conflict you're feeling, don't get stuck in that conflict. Pursue the fire. It is going to help you dominate what is necessary to achieve your goals. The fire within you is going to override whatever physical conflicts that are in your way, whether that's a circumstance or people. And like I said, if it's people, address that conflict within yourself, because again, your fire far outweighs the worry that you have. Now, last but not least is our beautiful dragons. I send you dragons on this journey to pursue that passion that you have. We have, air. Of all things, what fans the fire? Get that air in there. And again, that fire will dominate whatever physical limitations, whatever phase has ended that has you worried about the next step. Follow your fire. The air dragon helps you rise above earthly matters. Oh, yes. Communicate honestly. Bring inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. May this dragon help you see beyond the physical limitations that are tricking you into thinking that you cannot have this desire. That is a illusion. The physical reality is an illusion. May this air dragon help you today and all of the rest of your days in the pursuit of manifesting the fire within, so that you can start creating a new reality. So that is beautiful. Fan your fire. Thank you, beautiful pile number 2 with that Ace of Wands that had a lot of fire behind it. I hope that helped you today. Our last card, pile number 3, is our beautiful Daemon, the 26th Daemon, Bune, represented as judgment, balance, outcome, win-win, win-lose. Either way, I think judgment is on your side. Bune is on your side. She wants you to win. So let's see what Bune has for us today. We have drawn first the Thoth deck. We have 2 cards for you. Let's see what these have to say. The Queen of Discs and Death. Immediately looking at these images, I got the sense that something has ended and it's time for you to move on. Queen of Discs. Queen of Discs, it's time for you to move on. I feel like you're looking back at something. Maybe you didn't like the outcome because Bune deals with judgment. Maybe you felt like it was a win-lose and you got on the lose side of it. Everyone deals with death differently. Mourn your losses for what it is worth. Understand them and accept them. But you must move on, Queen of Discs, because there are new doors opening with every ending. Now let's move on to our next pile, which is coming from the Black Flame Tarot. We drew 2 cards for you, pile 3. 9 of Swords, 10 of Pentagrams. Again, that 10 is letting you know that something has ended. Something I feel like weighs very heavy with you, because I see a lot of effort, a lot of prosperity, a lot of harvest, a lot of energy that was put into this matter that is on a physical level. It's something that has been established with you, and that has ended, and it's just causing you great mental pain. But it is the 9 of Swords. You are reaching a point where you'll be able to let go on a mental standpoint. Do not succumb to your worries and your cruel thoughts towards this loss. There is a rebirth with this. You will not be in this cycle for long. You won't be mourning this loss for long. There's light at the end of the tunnel. But don't keep yourself in a place that doesn't serve you any longer because it is dead. We have next is our dragon oracles. You drew 2. So I'm sending you these dragons to help you through that mental pain, that releasing and learning, so that you can move on to greater and better things. Our 2 Daemons are very beautiful compared to these very dark, kind of barren cards, because I feel like you feel like you've lost, but that's not true. If you have put energy into something, I guess it would feel like a loss, but some things a lot of times things are happening for you, not to you. And I feel like a lot of it is dealing with your perspective on the situation. If you shift that, tweak that a bit, and see that this happened for you, so something better can come through, because these dragons are very bright. So our first one is the Earth and Fire Dragon. He comes to you to work with you to clear the 5th dimensional ley lines. It's time for service. When you give, you receive. When you give, you receive. I feel like with that, there may be some anger, resentment with either your communication currently, or the communication that the thoughts that you are communicating to yourself surrounding this death. I feel like you need to give more to yourself and to maybe this person or this situation. Give it love so that you can receive love in return, because looking back with such bitterness and hate and pain and trauma is keeping you stuck and not seeing the blessings from this loss, this ending. Our next dragon is the Golden Atlantean Dragon. The Golden Atlantean Dragon is here to help you remember the wisdom of the Golden Atlantis. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim your mastery. Reclaim your mastery. If you feel like in this loss, in this ending phase, that you lost a part of you, the Golden Atlantean Dragon is here to let you know and remind you that you gained wisdom from this. You did not lose yourself. This is something that had to happen to you so that you can transform and gain better wisdom. Now, to consider this just came to me. Maybe with this experience that you're having, if you can transmute that pain move through it, the knowledge that you will gain from this loss is something that you can share with others. Consider that. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim yourself. Reclaim yourself. Let it go. So, may the Golden Atlantean Dragon and the Earth Fire Dragon help you today and all of the rest of your days, and moving through this death so that you can gain a better knowledge from your experience and share that with the world. Love is universal. Share it with yourself and others in the pain that you're going through. This is our beautiful message from Daemon Bune. Thank you so much for tuning in to this Pick a Card. Like and subscribe this video. Get me in those algorithms. And I will see you for our next Pick a Card, which should be Sunday. Have a great day. Take care.